and now we'll be starting with our reflections. This is our reflection along the x-axis. We know this because the negative term is not inside parentheses along with the x term. And here we'll be doing a reflection along the y-axis. And we know so along the y-axis because the negative term is inside parentheses. So I'll start by graphing this for you, and when you reflect over the x-axis, you're reflecting downwards. And this is the resulting graph you would get. And now continuing on to our reflection over the y-axis. Now, you always have to keep in mind if the negative term is inside parentheses, then that's how you'll know it will be along the y-axis. And also, when you reflect along the y-axis, you move your graph this way. And keep in mind, if you were to reflect a parabola, which is this graph right here, over the y-axis, then it would be symmetrical, like the graph will look exactly the same. But when you're doing polynomials to an odd power, or say like cubed or to the fifth, and you reflect that graph over, then it'll change. And these are both our reflections. This one is the y-axis. And the y-axis goes from side to side. And this one being the x-axis going down. And if you had a parent function, or if you had a graph and this function was with a negative exponent, with a negative in front of the x squared, without parentheses, and someone were to change the graph and multiply this by another negative and change it positive, then you would flip the graph back over to the positive side. And now we'll move on to our last two terms.